as people are leveraging relationships, well, they have to build relationships. And
Hmm.
so, can you talk about the building of relationships early on, especially because many of these folks gathered are individual contributors? How do you build relationships that you can later leverage, but
Hmm.
starting at the bottom or low, how do you build them up and down the
Yes. So
company?
let's say you're just starting out. The easy thing to do is to start building relationships with the people who brought you in. Somebody recruited you in. And let's say a financial services firm, in most cases, people who are just starting out were recruited in through, to be an analyst or to be something like that through a school team. First thing you do is get to know your school team. Then, when you talk to the person that's the head of the school team, you say, wow, you've been here for a while. Who are the two or three people you think I need to build a relationship with, either that are also alums of the school or who are working in my area? Can you make an introduction for me? Then you have two or three meetings with that person. Then you say, who are a couple of other people you think I need to know? Right? But that's how you start to build your relationships. And if you don't know where to start, think about the fact that none of us do what we're doing alone. Every seat that's out there has another seat that is tangential. So let's take Kathy. If she's working in HR, she's covering a certain area. So that is an area that is tangential to her seat because this is now her client. Her client, let's say, is somebody in capital markets, the head of capital markets. Well, the people in capital markets are tangential to corporate finance. They're tangential to sales and trading. They're tangential to research. So now Kathy can say, hey, I don't know anybody in research. Who's your person there? I'd love to get to know them. Can you make an introductory call for me? But that's how you start to build it. The most important thing I'm going to tell you about building relationships when you're junior is to be intentional because you're working so hard. It's easy to say, yeah, 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 and before you know it, it's 6 months in and you don't know anybody
Mhm.
except the analyst to your left and the analyst to your right. So literally, Harriet, I had to put it on a calendar
Mm.
because I was not naturally curious about other people. And so left to my own devices, I would have just,
Done the job.
right. And I quickly figured out that just doing the job, even doing it in a stellar way, was
Yeah.
not going to get me to being successful.